Picture in your mind a local business owner. What kind of qualities do they need to have to run a successful business?
Well, they have to be a hard worker. They have to be able to plan and achieve goals. They have to be willing to put in long hours. And they're passionate about doing the best job they can.
It turns out that the experience kids go through in 4-H and FFA programs is exactly like running a business. Raising farm animals helps kids learn valuable life skills and build strong character that will serve them their whole lives.
Let's go chat with the beef program leader to hear firsthand what actually goes on in the barns.
Why is the beef program good for the kids?
The project is an extended amount of time, and so usually kids get their steers in the fall, and so you're looking at October, November, and then they're having that responsibility until the month of July. And so just having the responsibility to take care of something other than themselves is a great experience for students to go through. And it's a great project, and it's usually a family project just because it is so long and so entailed.
What happens in the barns during the fair?
These steers have been at home and they're used to their quiet environment at home, and so when you bring them to the fair and they're surrounded by other people and other beef animals, it's a stressful situation. The kids are also stressed as well because they have a lot invested and kind of on the line in this project, and so it's learning how to manage all of that. But then also not only just the showing aspect, but there's also the camaraderie that they build with their club members and their chapter members, the other families that are involved. I mean, you see the kids hanging out and just talking and building that lasting relationship that'll be with them for a lifetime.
So you've heard a bit about the beef program as a whole, but how do the volunteers who lead the individual clubs feel about the program? You're about to see. So tell me why you volunteer for this.
I just absolutely love what this program 4-H FFA does for the youth in our community. It's just an incredible opportunity for these young people to develop skills and maybe even a life in the future.
And how do you see this program as helping kids?
It is just an incredible opportunity for kids to develop entrepreneurial skills, marketing skills, learn a work ethic, learn how to take care of animals humanely, and produce something that can benefit the entire county.
As you can see, club leaders love being able to coach their kids on what it takes to raise a great animal. But what's the experience like for the kids themselves? Let's find out. Tell us about this year's beef project.
This is a market steer that I have raised myself. His name is Julius, and he is out of the first ever show heifer that I bought several years ago.
The heifer that's behind me, her name is Hello. Her mother's name is Adele, so I thought that was a cute play on words. And she will be exhibited at the Jackson County Fair.
What do you do during the fair to show off your beef project?
I'll be getting up super early to come feed him, and after I feed, I'm going to be washing him and blow drying him to make his hair look good for the show. After that, I will be fitting him, which is basically like getting dolled up to go out on the town or something like that.
Number one, the first priority is just keep them full and comfortable. This is a different atmosphere than being at home, so you have to make sure that they stay clean and that they stay hydrated and fed the entire time. The fuller that the animal is, the better they'll look in the show ring.
What is the most important and most difficult part of your beef project?
I think the most important part is being able to be consistent and being willing to go out and work every single day that you can. Beef projects last anywhere from 8 to 10 months, and you have to be out there every day working hair and training the animals, and when it comes to shows and county fair, you have even more time prepping.
The most difficult part, honestly, of raising show cattle and being in the cattle business is time management. Being an 18-year-old state officer, time seems to slip away from me very, very fast. But I'm really blessed that I have a family that is as into the show cattle world as I am, and that I have a lot of help and support behind me in order for when I'm not home, my family feeds my animals and takes care of them.
Well, there you have it. Great people and volunteers help to make great kids that become our employees and leaders in the future.